I want to do a quick video on the Kingbolen EDiag ODBII tester and connector. It connects up directly to your car, of course. It is Bluetooth, so it will connect to your phone. You download their software, and it will let you do most of the ODBII functions you would want. As a matter of fact, one of the differences with this one is it has professional level diagnostics and relearns. So let's go ahead and connect this up to the Subaru, give you an overview of what it does, what it's capable of. But before we do that, hit the subscribe button, and let's get going. Alright, so before we start, one of the first things you want to do is go and download the EDiag software. It is specific to their software, and once you download it, what you'll do is you'll create a login, log into the device itself. Then you'll have to enter the serial number as well as the activation code, and that will allow you to basically activate the special features within the device that let you do the transmission relearns, plus some other features. Once you get that done, then you're ready to start, just like we are going to do here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do with EDiag is learn the vehicle. So it can do a VIN scan. A lot of the newer tubes will do that. So it's actually connecting. Now it's doing the VIN scan. Now I've done this vehicle already, so it has learned it, but what it will do once it completes the VIN scan is identify what kind of vehicle it is, what region you're in, and it will actually download the software that's appropriate for your vehicle and the region you're in, which is pretty interesting. So it's got a lot of flexibility in terms of the number of vehicles that it can do, just by being able to download the software from their library. So it's got that right. It's a Subaru, it's a Subaru Impreza with a moonroof. We figured that out. 2015. Let's let it do its thing. We have to select the area. So it's North America. It's Impreza Crosstrek. It's got the VIN, and you confirm. Hit yes. So basically, it's going onto their network and making sure it has or downloads the software. It tells you, it asks you what it is, whether it's an Impreza or a Crosstrek. Then it asks you, what do you want to do? So let's do a health report. Health report's going to do a complete scan, soup to nuts, and tell you what kind of fault codes it may find across the entire system. So basically it's found some codes, and if we open this up, it'll tell us what the code is. Let us read it. It's a C141. It's an old one. It's a stored code. I can actually delete it from here, or I can create it on a report, but let's go ahead and go back. So based on the health report that we did, you can do a report, and what it's going to do is upload. It'll give you the option to add comments. It'll give you the option to convert to a PDF and then send it out. So we did the area select. One of the other things you can do is special function. Go to advanced function. One thing, mobilizer is a function. I don't trust that. I don't want to do it. I'm afraid of what might happen. So if we go to advanced function, here's where you can do different things like oil maintenance, throttle manual matching, AT learning mode, which was one of the reasons I got this originally. I'm just going to start it, but I'll show you what it looks like. So it goes through the instructions, tells you to turn everything off, start the engine, goes through the shift sequence, and as it does the learning, it guides you, and then eventually it finishes. But we're not elevated. You have to have all four wheels off the ground to do that. Let's go back. And we can go into maintenance functions. So this is where some of the more common resets and relearns might be. Go to ODBII functions. So basically it's looking to see what CAN bus protocol is being used. Latches onto it automatically. We hit enter, and it goes into a slightly different screen than what we're seeing earlier. So let's go into the read live data one. That's interesting because there's always some good stuff in there. And I'll select a few of these functions. Engine coolant temperature, engine RPM, and I think that might be it. We'll do relative to that. Well, you could do select all, but that'd be a little bit cluttered. If we combine them, we can select which ones we want to combine, hit OK, and it's going to give us a graph. I'll start the engine. You can see the engine's at 138 degrees, RPM's 1800. It should kick down in a minute or two. Relative throttle position is 7.8%. Kick it, it jumps up, and of course comes back down. There we go. Now it's operating at normal operating RPMs. And that's it. I mean, that's I think a pretty good overview. For the price, I think you're getting a pretty significant piece of equipment, test equipment. One thing I should mention is all of the functionality that comes with it, the relearns, you get that for a year, and after that it requires that the license be renewed. You do have to register this when you get it and download the software, and that's part of the registration process. And that's it. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. If it has, hit share and like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.